Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Mom Boss Mayo here with a special guest. We're going to get started in just a moment. I'm just trying to connect my headset so I can hear her through my headset and um, ground out the noise, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Okay, I can hear her. Okay. Um,
It's gonna be Liz, but it's gonna be me with the not hot. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if I'm being heard. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Sheena. You can hear me? Okay, because I have the headphones in, so I don't know. I'll when I bring you up, I'll check those to see if I can hear you. Hello, Terrain. Thank you for joining us. Today we will be having an interview. We'll be interviewing a mom of 8 who I met a few years ago, and I'll let her tell you how we met. She's a mom of 8. She's in customer service. She's also a travel professional in the business, in one of my businesses with me. And we'll talk about that as we get on into the interview. I'm going to bring her up, and then me and her will talk, and then we will get into the interview on why she decided to make travel her plan B and maybe turn it to her plan A. I want to make sure it's also showing on my Facebook too before I even keep going. And it is just a second, y'all. I know y'all used to music playing. I'm gonna play some just low in the background. Maybe this one. Okay. It looks like it's live on my Facebook, and let me share it. Let me tag someone. Just a moment. Hold on, y'all. On then, so I don't know. It's on. I'm trying to tag you, Sheena. I'll tag you this way, and then I'll fix it later. Okay. Okay, guys, we have my special guest up. Her name is Sheena Ellis. Like I said, she's a mom of 8, and I'm just going to let her introduce a little bit about herself. And y'all let me know if I start buffering. Make sure I'm sounding clear before I talk, because y'all know I'll get to going, and then y'all don't hear what I'm saying. So hello, Sheena, how you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon. Can you see me and hear me okay?
I can. It was a little froze, but I don't know if that could have been my end for just a moment. But I do see you and I can hear you good. Doesn't everyone else hear? Okay, Taran said he can see and hear you. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Taran was the one when we were at convention. I think he's the one.
He's the
So
one
we
that won
can
that giveaway.
get into that later. So how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I think he is. I'm doing good, just here at home, working the business, being here with Shiloh on YouTube, multitasking what we do in this in life, period. There's no such thing as balance. So without further ado, tell the people about yourself and what you do, and we'll get started.
Okay. Well, my name is Sheena Ellis. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. However, I do reside in Nashville, Tennessee. I have been in customer service for almost 20 years now. I am a mom of 8. I didn't give birth to all of them. However, I gave birth to 3, but I'm a bonus mom to 5 other children ranging from the ages of 23 all the way to 7 years old. Um, I love to travel. I love making money. To me, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. And that means we don't have anything to talk about. So that's why I'm here. I'm very happy and honored to be on your show today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as you said, you heard her, she said she's a mom of 8. And those that follow me, I'm a mom of 6. So she has 2 more. And like she said, she didn't give birth to them all, but she's definitely their mother. And I'm glad that you grace my show today. You're actually one of the first interviews. I think you may be the first interview I've done, not the first this year, but the first definitely in this quarter. And we will have many more. And before we get started, I want you to tell them, how long have you been in the travel agent business?
Okay, that is the thing. So I have been booking travel for probably 15, 16 years, right? But I've only been getting paid for it for the past 3 years. So that's the difference.
Okay, I don't, like I said, I think they heard you. It could have been a little breakage on my end. Did y'all
Yeah, I
hear
think it's a
what she
delay.
said? Okay. I heard that you got started basically 15 years ago because we online, you are basically a travel agent. You're just not getting paid. But you said you
Right.
actually started getting paid booking travel how many years ago?
About 3 years ago.
Okay, about 3. So yes. So we're gonna get right into this interview. The company that we are part of together is called IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing. Basically, 2 different companies, but basically married together. One is a travel agent company that sells the travel, and the other is the marketing arm that basically sells, gets, helps others, that residual income. That's what I like to say. We sell that residual income side of the business. So the first question that I have is, how do you manage your time effectively, to balance of your full-time job in customer service and with being a travel professional and taking care of 8 children?
So this is how I keep track of everything. I use my planner. I
And for
have
those,
like 2 different planners going on, plus my phone. Um, I actually do way more. So not only am I in the travel industry, not only do I have a full-time job, not only am I a mom to children, but I guess I should have said I'm also a wife. Um, I'm also on the motorcycle set. So I'm president of a social club. My phone fell. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Also in the motorcycle world. So I have a
I
lot
can
of
hear
things
you.
that I have to balance on a daily basis. But without those planners, without my phone, I would be lost.
And I definitely agree with that. If you don't have a planner or some type of way to keep up with the things you have going on in your life, then it's always going to be hectic. And to be honest, there's no such thing as balance. You just do it the best way that you can. Some things you may not get to. So you may want to choose maybe a top 3 that no matter what happens that day, you're going to at least get those 3 things done.
Right.
And you know, I have 6, so I know there's no such thing as balance. Like one could get sick all of a sudden, or you know, something could go on where the school was going to close, or you know, things happen. Period. So
Or you
we just, oh, what you say, Sheena?
or you can get sick.
Right. This. Wait a minute. Did somebody comment? Okay, I thought somebody was commenting something.
Delay.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is a delay, and I'm not liking it because it's like I'm hearing you, and then
Yeah, we're
I'm like,
hitting
okay,
it. It's okay.
talk. So it don't matter. It don't matter. This is what happens. We gonna work through it like we always do. Okay, so can you share some of your best tips for staying organized with such a busy schedule, other than your planner? You know, I know you have you got notebooks everywhere. I already know. So other than your planner, what other tips can you share about staying organized?
Other than your planner, you really just have to make your circle understand all of the things that you have to do. So those children, you know, when they have to go here and go there, you have to know and speak to those coaches, speak to those other parents, speak to your spouse that's in the household, and let them know that, hey, I have this going on this day. You know, I might need your help with this on that day. Whether it's business or personal, you basically have to make sure that your circle is on board with you. As long as they're on board and they have your calendar or they know your day to day, it's very easy for you to stay on track. So communication and that planner are my biggest tips to stay organized in this business.
Okay, I don't know if that fixed it, but we gonna keep on going. I don't know why my connection is slow. It says my speed is like 500 and something, so I don't know what's going on. It is what it is.
It is what.
Okay, so what inspired you? Right. So what inspired you to become a travel professional while also raising a large family?
Well, as I said before, I was already booking travel. So I was the one that was coming up with the trip ideas for my friends, for my sisters, for church, for different organizations. I'm the go-to person. I'm the one that, if I don't come up with the idea, I'm the one that's supposed to execute the idea, right? So I'm already used to going through other avenues. We all know about booking.com and the other Expedia, and you know, I was already searching. I was already up at late at night trying to find those best deals. I was already trying to price match and see what I could get. Okay, what this hotel offers versus this hotel. So it was something that I was already doing. I actually have been approached 2 times before I actually signed up. So in years apart from each other. The first time I was like, so many, I was like, I don't have time to do that. It's going to be very time consuming. I don't have time to do that. Right. And then the second time that I was approached, I was in the middle of a move. So I didn't really know if I really wanted to start that business or focus on the move. But then I ended up meeting my sponsor, which is Dion, and we met at work one day, and she was just watching me. You know, she was like, "You're always gone. Friday, 12 o'clock, lunchtime, after lunch, you're not going to see me. You are not going to see me. Monday, sometimes you'll see me on that Monday, and sometimes you won't. Sometimes you won't see me until Tuesday. But I'm the type of person that I know how to work that PTO time. that they give us and that sick time, that vacation time that they give us. So I was always gone somewhere. One day she stopped me and she said, you know, you should join my business. And I was like, what's your business? She was like, well, I get paid to travel. You're always gone. So that means you're booking your own trips. She said, and more than likely you're not vacationing by yourself, even if it's a business trip. More than likely you're not going by yourself. I was like, yeah, that's true. She said, so just listen, just listen to the business. The crazy thing is I never even saw a presentation. I never saw the presentation. I never even really went and looked at her website to read the information for myself. What it was is when she said that I could get paid for doing what I was already doing, and it was only, it was at a low cost, I just signed up. I mean, I wasn't losing anything. I was already doing it. So that's how I got introduced in the business, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. I love it here.
Amen to that. And I don't know if you guys heard that she said she was approached and at first she wasn't interested. And the next time, she got to thinking about all the times that she was approached to book a trip for family, for friends, for her social club, because he's also a part of a biker club. I didn't mention that, with that hundreds and thousands of people. So, like she said, it made sense if she was always the person that was people were going to, and knowing that money, that a commission was attached to everything that you booked, it was a win-win. The person that actually introduced her to the business, I actually introduced to the business. So as you can see, we're all a team. We're making money together. We're in collaboration. We compete, but we never compare. We have competitions all day long as far as who's gonna, you know, um, do the next thing, or book this much travel and stuff like that. We always, have those friendly competitions, but we're never trying to each other, our lives, to each other, and we helping each other just get to the next level. Okay, my next question. Okay, how do you prioritize your family needs while also pursuing your career in the? Well, we don't. Well, I guess you kind of already. No, you can touch on it a little bit. How do you prioritize your family needs while pursuing your career in the travel industry? Like, how do you prioritize, like if your kids are in sports,
I get them
or
out.
you have this going on? Like, how do you decide?
I get them out the way first. Whatever they got to do, I get it out the way. And then after they're taken care of, if my house needs to be clean, I go ahead and clean my house up. If they got practice, I know what time that practice ends. So I already got that set up. You know what I'm saying? Dinner on the days that I do feel like cooking. I go ahead and cook earlier in the day, or anybody that's been a single mom, because I was a single mom of 3 before I actually got married, right? So I was used to working overnight. Crock pots was my best friend. I could put that food in that crock pot. I could go to work. And by the time they got out of school, by the time they got out of practice, dinner was done. They were already taken care of. And then I could go ahead and do what I needed to do for myself. So I know you didn't ask this, but I know there's probably a lot of single mothers, even single fathers, that's watching, and we want to make sure that our kids are taken care of. And sometimes we lose sight of ourselves. So I had to make sure that they were taken care of so that I could keep taking care of myself. I didn't want to lose myself.
And I'm glad that you added that part as far as single moms, because there are a lot of single moms and single dads, that have to raise, their children alone and are looking for something other than another job, because 2 jobs are for 2 people and takes you away eat more time away, from your family. So if you can find something that you can do from the comfort of your home or from your cell phone or from a laptop where you still can be, doing your family things. Like with my girls, when they dance, I'm at dance practice with them in a parking lot, but I'm still working my business. I'm on a Zoom where I've invited people to learn about the business, or we doing a training or coaching somebody or helping somebody get started. I'm utilizing that time that I'm in dance practice with them. That I'm not dancing, so I'm not going to use that as an excuse as to why I can't get on the Zoom because my girls are at dance practice. They're dancing, not me. I'm just here in the parking lot. So, and they're my reason why. Well, they're a part of my why, because your why needs to make you cry. So I don't want to leave my children here to struggle, how I grew up, and not really just in a struggle, but I'm just saying I want better for them, and I don't want them to have to get it from the bottom if they don't have to. So, did you have anything else to add to that before I get to the next question?
I'm good.
So can you describe? Okay, and I'm catching that delay too. It's like 2 seconds, so I'm gonna wait like 2 seconds before I start speaking, because that lets me know if you're gonna talk.
Okay.
Can you describe a typical day in your life from waking up to going to bed, including how you juggle your responsibilities? Just a typical day.
Oh, typical day. I wake up at 5:00 in the morning. I really be wanting to sleep later, but my body does not let me sleep later. It automatically gets up. So I wake up without an alarm clock. So I'm up at about 5. I'm dressed and I come to my 9 to 5. I'm here by 8:30. I'm like other people. I'm in customer service, so I'm on the phone taking customer service calls. But if I flip this screen around, you will see that on this screen over here on the side, I have a whole trip that I'm planning right now to Jamaica. So I do that.
Right.
And then I leave here about 4 p.m. I go and pick up my daughter. I have one daughter that is a cheerleader. So I go and pick her up from practice. And then she likes to talk to everybody. So even though she gets out of practice at 5:00, she doesn't get in the car until about 5:30. At 5:30, it's on and popping. That's when I'm doing my Zooms. That's when I'm reaching out to other business partners. That's when we're doing trainings. And that's when I'm reaching out to people that should be and need to be in this business. That runs till about 10:30. And sometimes right now we're in 40:40. So we're running right now. So versus my day ending at about 10:30, now it's going till about 11:30, 12 o'clock. So yeah, I'm probably operating off of 4 to 5 hours of sleep a day.
Right. You mentioned 40:40. And we have Midnight Madness every night at 11 p.m. our time, 12 noon, 12 Eastern time. So like you said, we're definitely up early because I know my son, he's in high school, so he wakes up at 5:15 because he actually rides the bus to school. So I'm up at least to make sure he's at least up. And then I may lay back down, but then I get right back up 6:30 to get the girls up. And now it's 3 girls. So, sometimes I need a little extra time if their hair isn't braided. Now I got to do ponytails. So that's more time. If they hadn't found their school clothes for some reason. What you say?
I don't get the ponytail days. I'm glad she does her own hair now.
Right. See, Journey, she 10. So, she do her own hair. But now she has the little twist where so now she want to like twist her hair. So yeah, because those are longer styles. And then
Yeah.
Janelle, we just recently took her braids out, just letting it rest a little bit. And then we're gonna get it back re-braid. And I do Jalea's hair. So right, you're right, because ponytails is the worst. And I know in the morning when you mentioned about you wake up without an alarm clock, and as far as your body, I'm not gonna say your health, but because I want people to understand that we don't make excuses, and that be the reason that we want to get to the next level. I didn't know if you just wanted to touch on some issues that you used to have in the past. I think you said you don't suffer from them anymore, but you know what I'm talking about if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, so seizures. Yeah, seizures. But I am a person that have had seizures in the past. Can you still see me?
Your screen is black. I don't know if you know that. No, I can't see you. Now
What about
now I see you. I see you now.
Going on. It StreamYard don't want us to be great. But yeah, I have suffered from
It don't matter. We still gonna be great.
By God's grace, I have not had one in a few months. But yeah, like I have always been a person. I have always been an early riser. I don't really like staying up at night when I late, but when that was when I was like really partying and stuff like that. But I still would wake up early in the morning. I'm just an early riser. But I found out that I think it takes 28 days to make a habit. So if you have set your alarm to get up at a certain time, you put in your mind that, hey, I want to get up at this time to tend to me and make sure that I am taken care of. 28 days is a habit. After 28 days, your body naturally already goes to whatever you're doing. So if you're setting your alarm, it doesn't have to be like 5 o'clock, but if you're setting your alarm at 6, 7 o'clock, if you think about it, even on weekends, sometimes your body still, even if you don't have to go to work or you don't have to do anything, your body still automatically will get up, right? The hard part is when your body gets up, let it get up, right? Don't make it withdraw to go back to sleep. Don't talk yourself into, I still got more time. Just go ahead and do whatever it is that you set to do. Stick to the plan. Be consistent in what you're doing. That's not just getting up, but that's with anything. If you want to read a book, I'm not an avid reader, right? So it takes me to make myself literally read a book. But once I get through those first couple of days, those first couple of chapters, the rest of it is a breeze. Why? Because I've been consistent. I said, okay, at this time of the day, I'm going to read this book. And even if it's 10 pages of that book, or it could be 5 pages of the book, I was consistent. So naturally, my mind already said, okay, it's 6 o'clock, open that book. Read a couple of those pages, right? So we just have to be consistent and we have to be dedicated. If we can be dedicated to somebody else's dreams and what they're doing, we can be dedicated and consistent to what our dreams and what our goals are for our life.
Right. And in case you didn't catch that, what she's basically saying is if you work a 9 to 5, you're working for someone else's dream. So why not work for your own? 2, we're not telling you to quit your 9 to 5. We're just saying work hard for your last name like you do your first name at work. I'm loving this interview and the way that it's going. Even with the internet going in and out, we don't care. We still gonna do this interview. So what challenges have you faced in balancing your career and your family life, and how have you overcome them, if you've overcome
Challenges is communication and working together. Have I overcome them? No, absolutely not. It's still a struggle sometimes because things happen. Life gets to lifing sometimes. And I know that, like this morning, for instance, before we, early this morning, I think it was like 6:00 a.m. this morning, I sent out a text to my business partners just encouraging them. I was like, hey guys, like, life has really been lifing for me. You know what I'm saying? And I had to hold myself accountable because it was some calls that I didn't get on. And I knew I should have got on it, but I didn't feel like it, right? It was some things that I should have did. It was some people that I should have reached out to, but life had been lifing. And so all I can say is just be consistent. Just be consistent and be dedicated to you, right? The effort that you put into other people, the effort that you put into other jobs, or anything, like, give yourself that same dedication because you deserve it.
And I'm glad that you mentioned about the message that you sent out to the business partners. And of course, I was in the group. And also what she's doing is taking accountability for realizing that it was some things that she realized that she missed, that she knew she should have been on, or some things she should have done that she shouldn't did. Because when she took accountability, me as her leader, and I'm saying that because I'm a one-star director, I brought her business partner in, whatever, but we're all leaders together. So don't get it twisted. She teach me stuff, I teach her stuff. But as her leader, I was able to say, I can take accountability because there are some things that I've missed as well. And I needed that encouragement from her. Just because a person's always smiling and, being positive doesn't mean they don't need that encouragement. So when she reached out to us and let us know how she was, feeling, that helped us, reach out to her and say the same thing. And in that same instance, I was like, hey, let's do your interview today. Or when can I, interview you on my channel? And she was like, let's do it today. So here we are today. Like, we took action. We didn't just say, okay, we're going to do the interview. We said we're going to do the interview. And she said, I can do it today. I asked her what time, what picture you want on the flyer. And here we are. So I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love business partners that are go-getters and self-starters, but also can, we all fall short, and we can fall short together and pick each other back up to, to want to keep going.
Right.
Now this is a good question I really love. Do your children get involved or interested in your travel work? And if so, how do you involve them?
Yes. My daughter has my business cards, and my sons have my business cards. And I say, give them to your teachers, or give them to, your friend's mom or whoever. And they literally, people think their children might not be watching them, but they actually are. Right. So my kids pass out my business cards. If they hear about somebody wanting to take a trip, I'm getting a text message like, Mom, remind me, what's your website? Such and such is trying to plan a trip, so they really do promote and they really do push me, even when, like I was just saying before, even when we slack, right? And we kind of drop the ball a little bit. My kids are like my MVPs because they come through when I be like, okay, this is too much, or okay, I got a lot going on. And then the next thing I know, I got a text message. I need a trip for 4 to such and such and such and such. And sometimes I don't ask every time, but sometimes I ask, like, how did you get my information, or who referred you? And a lot of times it'd be like, aren't you Trinity's mom? Aren't you Jania's mom? Aren't you Jamal's mom? So, I'd be like, okay, my kids are really pushing it. And they're going to be business owners. So, like, my older, they are actually about to sign up and have their own travel business, because it's not just about travel, it's about residual income. And that's something that we don't learn about, is residual income. One of my favorite subjects in school was economics. But even in economics, I don't remember hearing anything about what residual income is, right? I don't sing as much as I do now, but I have sung for a lot of people, a lot of choirs, a lot of musicians. And you think about, that's residual income, right? When that CD, well, they don't do CDs anymore, but when that album or what have you is going and is building, even when they have passed away, think about all the artists that we have lost, right, over the years. Their families are still, every time that song is played, their family is receiving income and they are gone, right? That's what I wanted for my children. That's what I wanted for my children's children, right? You might have a lot of issues, but money should not be one of them.
Right. And that's the goal, because we know they will have issues in life because life happens, but at least money won't have to be, the problem, because I realize that a lot of in life, like a lot of people are stressed or discouraged or negative because they either aren't where they need to be, or because they don't have, like, if your bills aren't paid and of course you're going to just be negative about everything, you're stressed and you're depressed. But if you had the funds to take care of just the necessity things, then I think people will smile more. Like, America is struggling, so we are here to help you get out of this struggle, but it's also about the effort that you put in as well. And my children don't carry my business cards, but you best believe they tell all their teachers know they want me to come do a presentation at the school. So that lets me know my children telling them. And as far as the high school my son goes to, I'm already working with the math teacher for a senior trip. We took them to Costa Rica last year, so we're working on a senior trip this year. So it's just about building connections, and who wouldn't want extra streams of income? It just made sense. Like you said, travel is just an industry that it's in, but it's about helping others get that financial freedom, that time freedom, that personal freedom, where they can spend more time with their loved ones, because time we can't get back.
Right.
Ooh, I love this one, because I'm anxious to hear what you're gonna say. How do you manage to stay up to date with the latest travel trends and information while working 9 to 5 and caring for your family?
Say it one more time, because it kind of like did the little buffer thing.
Cut out.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you stay up to date on current travel trends while working a 9 to 5 and dealing with your family? So you can tell them how we keep up with what's going on in travel. What perks or what connections we have.
How do I keep up with it? Our company helps us, right? I don't really have to search for anything unless I wanted to, because we get emails all day long. We get notifications all day long. Suppliers reach out to us. We don't necessarily have to reach out to the supplier. If they have, it's so funny that you say that, because the president of the MC, I'm the president of the SC, which is the social club, but the president of the MC, he actually texted me this morning with a screenshot from Carnival. And Carnival has a 48-hour sale going on right now, right? So it's funny because he sent that to me and was like, do you know about this? Did you get this information? And I kind of laughed because I was like, yeah, it came to my email. I appreciate you for looking out, though, because that means that people are paying attention, whether they're booking with you or not, whether they're our business partners or not. People really are paying attention. So the new trends, the sales, the hot deals, anything like that, I don't really have to search for it unless I just want to search for it, because our company does all of that for us. They give us marketing tools that we have. We have 24/7 access to training. I don't have to do anything. When I say it's so easy to run this business, it is so easy. The hardest thing was trying to figure out what I wanted to name my business.
Right. Because you're probably already doing it anyway. We're already traveling. Everyone travels or wants to travel. You travel for work, graduation, funerals, weddings, girls trips, guys trips. She's traveling for a social club every weekend, motorcycle club. If your children are in sports, if your girls dance, cheer, travel for work, conventions, like church organizations, sororities, fraternities, golfing trip. Like when people lose weight, they want to go take a trip, or someone hit a next level of promotion at work, they want to go celebrate. So it just made sense to get your piece of the pie if it was there for you to get. Because a lot of times things are out of our reach because we don't have the funds to get them. And that's what I love about this opportunity. It was, if you can't put your hands on $200 as a grown adult over 30, then we need to figure out how long you're going to have that problem. We need to, and I'm not saying that negatively. I'm saying like we need to fix that, and we can help you fix that, because no grown adult should have a problem finding $200 that you can turn into thousands, hundreds of thousands, can free you. So I just want to throw that in there, and you can go, Sheena.
You know what? It isn't even the fact of getting a hold of $200, right? The fact is getting a hold of the $200 to invest. Because let's be honest, if you go into the nail shop every other week, that's $200. If you going to go get those Jordans that just dropped, that's $200. If you going to get that hair, that's $200. So it's not even that some people don't have the $200. That's very true, right? And we have to, that's when we come in money management, or if this is something that you want to do. And the reason we're saying $200 is because it does cost $199.95 to get started, to get your business started. So we just round it off to $200. So that is very true. Sometimes you do have to make provisions of, I'm gonna put $50 to the side this week, I'm gonna put $50 to the side the next week, right? But more than that, it is seeing the value of your $200. Do I want to spend that $200 on just getting my nails done, and then I'm gonna have to be back in a couple of weeks to get that fill in and to get that pedicure done again, get that polish changed again? Or do I want to spend $200 and invest in myself, where residually I'll be getting more than $200 a month? I'll be getting a minimum of $500, not even including everything else. I don't know if people know, but we have the opportunity to get 7 to 8 checks a month residually from $200. What is that $200 that you spent on the other things? What is that doing for you every month, other than constantly putting it out? Because once you spent that money on those shoes and that hairstyle or what have you, after the people saw it, did you really want to, when you step out again, do you want them to see that same hairstyle? You know what I'm saying? More than likely, you trying to switch your shoes up or your outfit up, or you know what I'm saying? With this, you don't have to switch anything up. You invest in that $200, and that $200 is working for you instead of you working for it.
And before the next question, so how much does it cost us a day to run our business that brings us 7 to 8 streams of income? And we're gonna tell you about each stream after the interview. How much it costs?
8 quarters, $2. $2. 8 quarters. The drinks in the drink machine in the break room cost $2.25. So that's more for me to go get a Coca than for me to run my business. Ain't that amazing?
Right, that it costs around business $2 a day, y'all. That's about 8 quarters. My children get that. I got 3 girls going to school, and each girl asks for $1 every day. That's
right.
$3 right there. That's one day in my business I done gave them for some snacks.
That's my change. $2 a day.
How many days I can run my business? How many days I can run my business? Yeah, we laughing because it's funny because like $2 a day, y'all. I used to drink, and this is no exaggeration. Everybody in this business definitely know, and people, everybody in my family, 5+ cups of coffee a day from McDonald's. That was at least $1 a day. $1, so that's $5. 5 times 5. We're gonna cut it off on the weekends, but sometimes on the weekends I went. Especially if we out of town. We on the highway. I'm McDonald's every 2 hours. I need. So that's $5. 5 times 5. That's $25 a week. $25 times 4 weeks. $100 a month. I was spending on drinking coffee. No. So my sister got me. I had a coffee maker, or whatever, but my sister got me a Keurig like a year ago, honey. Been using that faithfully. I got the McCafe coffee, which is McDonald's coffee. Now they got the iced coffee can, so you can have mocha iced coffee. All the cans they got at McDonald's, you can have. And then I bought the Starbucks white chocolate mocha cream. That's the cream I like from Starbucks. $7 coffee. At convention, how many of them I had, Sheena? At convention, we bought so many, but them was write-offs though. See, we can write our Starbucks off. But the point I'm trying
Mom Boss Mayo was drinking.
The point I'm trying to make is I decided.
I was like, again? We were in Florida. Let me break it down to y'all. We were in Florida in August. Do y'all know how hot it was? She was drinking coffee after coffee. I was drinking my water. She was drinking coffee. I was like, you making coffee again? I know that that's what I meant to tell you. I know we going out, but that's what I meant to say. I know room service. I know she had got it on their last nerve. Because she kept saying, oh, I need more coffee. Can y'all bring more coffee? I was like, you need some more coffee. But you know what's funny? Hers is coffee. Mine is Coca-Cola. So at convention, what I was doing, oh my God, I need a Coke. Oh my God, I need a Coke.
Right. So you want no better. No better. I was like, oh, I need
on ice.
4 more coffees and 20 sugars. And I'm like, not sweet and low, not extra, not Splenda. I need sugar.
I had Coke on ice. You had coffee. There's a big difference.
Yes. It was 11 o'clock at night in the room. I'm making coffee. I know this is my son. Hold on.
While she's taking that call, since we're going to migrate into the two businesses, so there is a Zoom call that we have coming up on tomorrow that I would love to invite all of you to. And it's called Wind Down Wednesdays. And it's not necessarily a presentation that we have, but it's basically a conversation. So you get to see people from all over the world. We have people in Jamaica. We have people in the UK, United States. We are in over 22 countries worldwide. So, now that she's off the call, but I did want to throw that in there that you will tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Wind Down Wednesdays. And you'll really get to see, she was drinking a lot of coffee, but she wasn't the only one.
Look what I got right now.
A shame. A shame.
But so before I started the Zoom, I went over and made one. I was like, let me make another one real quick.
See? That's a mess.
It's sad, I know. Let me see. Okay. Can you share a memorable experience or trip that you organized for a client that made all your hard work and balancing act worthwhile?
Yes. So one of my first bookings was a married couple that had been married for, I think, if I can remember, it was almost 5 years, right? But they never had a honeymoon. They never even went on a trip together. They had never been on a trip together. They were my first booking. They went to the beach in the middle of December, right? Blew their mind. Went to the beach in the middle of December. Yes, they got away from this cold Tennessee weather and headed on to the beach. I wish I could have went with them. But I remember it because, number one, they had never been on a trip together. And to me, that's something that not only as just an individual should do, but couples need to vacation together. It's important that you spend that together time, right? So they went on their first vacation. I had, as travel professionals, again, it's about the community, right? So I reached out. I'm sorry, that's my alarm going off. I reached out to people that was in that area of where they're going. So when they arrived, not only the people that was in the area, but also the people at that resort helped me organize some things. When they arrived, they had no idea that they was walking into a room with rose petals and balloons and champagne and all of that together. It feels good to make other people feel good. To see them light up is like, yeah, I like my commission, right? But to get the satisfaction of, okay, I made somebody's day, that's a big deal. That is a big deal. Right. So I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. And yes, they book on a regular basis now. Now they always trying to go somewhere. This is who I'm booking this Jamaica trip for.
See? Wow. See, that's a great story because you want those clients that you want them to enjoy themselves. You don't want it to be problems. But I love with us being professionals that we're not a website. We're a phone call away. We're with them before the trip, during the trip, after the trip. It's a worry-free type thing as far as, but when you're booking online, you're going through hoops trying to get somebody on the line, or here. What? I can't get you right now. You gotta wait. You're going through hula hoops, trying to get someone online, to help you. So yes. I'm sure they love you, obviously, because like you said, they are recurring customers, clients. I'm sure you've talked to them about the business before. Maybe they feel it's not for them yet, but eventually, the one time, maybe for this Jamaica trip, you can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Send them their quote, attach your commission to it. Right. So you getting that for, yeah. So you sure you don't want to come book your own?
You don't want to book it yourself, right? Because right now, let me see. Commission says, and I haven't added the butler service. I haven't added the transportation yet, and I haven't added the insurance yet. Right now, my commission is already at $2,000.
Y'all heard that's 2,000 with a comma.
With the you see my smile?
For something they were going to do anyway. They were going to do it anyway. The money is already attached to it. Instead of them going to Priceline, Expedia, Travelocity, Hotels.com, they came to a trusted professional, someone that they, booked with before, helping. They know that the commission that's attached, her family is getting. So that's probably making their day, knowing that they're helping her family and she's helping them have the best trips of their lives. So it's a win-win. What advice would you give other parents who are considering pursuing their career passion while raising a large family? Or what? Not really. Do I need to repeat that question?
Yeah. Just pick him up and stop doing him like that.
Look, see, she like, just pick him up. Come on, look, it's Sheena. She said I'm gonna pick you up. Come on. And look, this is a great question for me picking him up. What advice would you give to other parents who are considering pursuing, a career in the travel business while raising a large family?
Oh, that's simple. You ready? Do it. That's all I got to say. The only thing in your way is you. The only thing in the way is you. So just do it. And Nike should give me some money for that. Because I sure just, I just took they slogan, just do it.
Right. I mean, it's no other explanation. No, like they say, they're like, I can't do it because of this, because of this. No, it's you.
It's you.
You're a grown adult. Make decisions for yourself and decide. You're not going to say, oh, I can't do it because of my job. When your job lay you off, you still going to say you can't do it because of your job? How do you ensure that you're giving your full attention to both your job and your family without feeling overwhelmed?
Let's just be honest, right? You're going to feel overwhelmed every now and then. There is no such thing as work-life balance. And I know that's what, and I was one of those people like, no, I need this schedule because I need the balance. I need to, and it just really isn't a such thing as work-life balance. I don't care how that employer advertises that to you. It's really not true, because life happens. And that's why you got sick days. That's why you have PTO. That's why, you have those vacation days. At my job, we have a birthday holiday. That was something new for me. Like, they make you go and celebrate your birthday. If your birthday falls on a weekend, it does not matter. You still have to take that day,
Right.
just to get yourself together, to celebrate you. So, yeah, you just got to go for it. Like, we can have all the excuses in the world.
I don't know
We
if
can
it's
go
me.
so much stuff. We can do so many things, but you just have to leap and trust that, whomever you believe in, I'm a firm believer in God, but whomever you believe in, you have to leap and just believe that they're not gonna let that, you're not gonna fall, you're not gonna fail.
Right. Okay. Now we're going to get into explaining to you guys the different streams of income that we have in this business opportunity. Now, would you like for me to put up visual for them as well, Sheena, while we explain each bag? We like to call it the 7 to 8 bags. Or
Yeah.
do you want to just talk about it?
Some people are probably visual learners versus just, yeah.
Right. I agree. So let me pull it up just a second. Look, maybe I can play a little music intermission. The song called Only Business, so it pertains to what we're talking about, business. It's my son, by the way.
The Simmons with me. Crazy you did. We talk only business, yeah. Skip the intermission, yeah. Now you know you tripping, yeah. Ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different, yeah. Cooping any weather. Niggas wanna act funny cause I'm better. Name any bitch, I didn't sweat her. Back different, money stuck together. She gon' lick me like I'm a letter. She gon' lick me cause I'm a letter. Tried to kiss me when I just met her. This shit too clean, Italian leather. Bring out the best in her. One round, I'm testing her. Face down, arresting her. Don't shoot the messenger. Cut off, don't mess with her. Foreign drop, caress it, her. Play her part inside of this movie, I'm just directing her. Yeah, you know, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Hit her once with data, different exotic strands, mixing flavors. I do my dance while I'm dropping bangers. You said I changed, yeah, so did the paper. Hold on, I'm snapping now, I gotta say this. Wall like the shit, like a go like the greatest. Up in the mall and we copping the latest. She like my smell, you know, muddy the fragrance. Told her what happened, stay private like Vegas. Forget all their names, remember they face though. If it ain't USD, I'm getting pesos. Don't gotta rush it, I know how to play slow. Fuck with my bitch cause she do what I say so. Got the same plug cause nigga my race slow. No nigga trying me, smoking that premium. High on that 93, you got a problem then solve it, come try it please. Like I'm a bull, get her rough when she riding me. Get what she want, but not lie to me. Feel my heart frozen inside of me. Damage is done, it's too late, no rewinding me. You can't be me cause it's only one kind of me. I'm in a verdant, the top is behind me. I got a couple niggas who is sliding. Don't gotta ask, I know my niggas riding. We on that timing, white on the package. Light up that Irish stream that you're smacking. It's never what it seems, I ain't lacking. High niggas selling weed, no protection. All of that woman needs, I done mastered. Take you a little peek, I ain't average. Money like it's on trees, I'm a bastard. New coupe is Japanese and it's faster. Bitch, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah. We talk only business, yeah. Skip the intermission, yeah. Now you know you tripping, yeah. Ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different, yeah. Cooping any weather. Niggas wanna act funny cause I'm better. Name any bitch I didn't sweater. Back different money.
I know I had it on my computer. Of course, I do the presentation all the time, so I'm just gonna go to a video and get.
Bring out the best in her. One round I'm testing her. First down arresting her. Don't shoot the messenger. Cut off, don't mess with her. Foreign drop, caress it her. Play her part inside.
What'd you say, Sheena?
I said if you don't, that just gives further, you know, that they need to be on Wind Down Wednesday.
Right. I know I got it though. Yeah, definitely. And we want them to hear it. You know, I like for them to hear it the way that I heard it. Of course, yeah, I want they can hear it from me, but then, you know, then they can have the opportunity to hear from our 6 and 7-figure earners on, you know, the different testimonies that they have. We have Army veterans, you know, we have, you know, single moms, single dads. We have teachers, flight attendants, pilots, sports professionals, people from all walks of life. So they can hear it and maybe, you know, they can resonate if, you know, they hear a story that they can relate to, and they're like, oh, well, if that person can do it, then of course, you know, of course I can. So I had it now. Okay, I got it now.
That's oldest son. That's your oldest son rapping? Okay.
Yep.
So all of you that are on my Facebook page, all of you producers and writers and all you different artists, contact Mayo so you can get it for her son. It sounds really good.
Thank you for that. And I have so many more on here. Like, he has a lot. I actually let you hear some at convention, but he wasn't even into music. It just happened one day, and then you know, we're business partners, so you definitely know about the stuff that's been going on the YouTube streets. So, you know, so when he wrote that, so I got it up. I'm about to share my screen now. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not it. Open it up first.
I done lost track of time.
Do I need to let you go?
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can change this appointment.
Okay, just let me know. I mean, I can.
Okay,
go
give me
over-
1 second.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
And you can mute your mic.
You don't have to
Shannon,
let me
if
go,
you
but I'm gonna
need
get him.
to. You know, I want them to hear you saying things. I want them.
I don't know how I did that. See my planner, y'all. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I can hear you.
I'm gonna have to get in my car, but that's fine.
Right. See, we multitasking. You know, we work the business from the car, that's good. Okay, I got the slide up and I'm gonna make it bigger just so they can just see the one. Okay, so this is how much can you earn? This is the first bag that you can earn in our business, and that's the travel bag. Travel bag, if you have travel that's been booked, either that you booked or that people that you've helped come into business, book. So this is how it works. You can earn from resorts, cruises, hotels, excursions, vacation rentals like vacation homes, pretty much anything dealing with travel you probably can earn from it. This next is an example of what you could earn as far as booking. So if you were booking a business, a frequent business traveler, and they stayed 3-night hotel stay booked through your portal 3 times a month, you could make a commission of $151.20. And my question to you is, what bill could that pay for you? What bill could $150 pay for you in your household? Because this is what this is about, having that extra income coming in to save, earn, invest, and repeat. This is another example, and all of this is still the travel bag, the first stream of income. A 5-day golf trip, a group of 4 to Arizona, you're looking at $274 commission. Here in my house, I know they could pay my electric bill. And if the bill is a little lower some months, it could possibly pay the electric bill and a little bit towards another bill. What about you, Sheen? You got anything to add?
Can you hear me?
I can.
What bill is that paying for me?
It's my screen.
That's taking care of a phone bill and a light bill.
Okay, now we got the 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort, Cancun with Buffalo service. And you heard Sheena say she's currently booking a Jamaica trip for a group of 40 people, and they're going to have butler service and all of that as well. This commission here for just a couple is $561. What bill in your house could this pay? I know most Americans, an extra $500 a month could stop a lot of foreclosures that happen across America. So extra $500 a month in a household could really change a household's dynamic. And now we have a 5-day group cruise, family reunion, a group of 20 cabins, and you're looking at $2,240 commission. I know some people say, "Oh, I don't want to deal with my family; they're a headache," and it may be true, but you have $2,240 to go towards a lead, Tylenol, holistic remedies, whatever you need to have after you book the cruise for your family. But you don't let your family attitude stop you from this check. Okay, don't skip past this because we're not having a presentation today. And we do want to tell you about our IntelliTrips. You want to talk about some IntelliTrips, Sheena?
Sure.
Okay, have you want to talk about one that you've seen or experienced, or one of our business partners have experienced, and then I'll get into what we actually looking at on the screen.
I actually have not gone on a IntelliTrip yet, or a fam trip, what we refer to them as, which is familiarization trip. Only because I have been traveling so much on my own, but I do plan on going on one within the next couple of months, and that is Jamaica, and I believe it's like $99. I think when it first rolled out, I wasn't really interested in going, but people have been speaking about it so much that I'm actually going to take that trip. I do also have another one planned for Cancun, which is I believe it's in March. And I'm actually getting to experience that one. It is five nights.
I didn't mean to stop my presentation.
It's $299 to go to Cancun for all of those days, all inclusive. So I'm there to experience how the drinks come out of the bar and how the food comes out of the kitchen. They want to know how those beds feel and how the sheets feel. So I'm really give us just to experience things so that we can go back and tell our clients.
I'm sharing the wrong thing. My bad. I'm like, what am I sharing? Window. Bam. Okay. Yeah, so we have what she said. It's called familiarization trips. We like to call them fam trips. And that's where we get to go on the trip for, as you can see, this 4-night Jamaica trip here is $99 per person. Not $99 per night, but $99 per person for the entire trip. You got to enjoy an all-inclusive resort, all you can eat, all you can drink, butler service, excursions, such as like kayaking and snorkeling and stuff like that, as well as the room, the suites, and whatever else that they had. This one right here is one that I've actually attended. I've actually attended 3 of these. This is a 7-night Royal Caribbean. And as you can see, ocean view is $399. Balcony is $559. I promise you, once you go balcony, you'll never want to have any other type of stateroom on a cruise ship. And when I attended this, one of the first IntelliTrip that I attended on the cruise, that was my first cruise ever. Y'all, it was amazing. All you could eat. Our Wi-Fi was included in this price. And Wi-Fi alone on a cruise ship can cost you anywhere from $150 on up, depending on the length of your cruise. So for our Wi-Fi to be included, all our food, I don't think our beverages was included, but hey, you can add on the beverage package if you want it. But as far as that, you do get tea and coffee and water and like juice and stuff at breakfast and dinner and stuff like that. You just can't walk around with your cup like others have unless you pay for a drink package. And then of course they have the alcohol package that's extra. But I enjoy myself, and you can come and enjoy yourself on one of these type of trips. So that is the travel bag. The multiple ways that we can earn money in travel. And those were just some examples. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ways that we can earn money in travel. The second bag that we're going to talk about is, because this is what it's all about, leveraged weekly income. Leveraged income is basically income where you may have leveraged someone else to share the information on your behalf, or you leveraged a video that you may have sent to someone, or you leveraged a phone call or an audio. It's basically where you may be at work at your 9 to 5, but you have another way to get the information out to someone, and they are able to get the information and get started without you. So this is our second bag. You can make a direct sale of $50 every time you sell an ITA. You receive a direct sales commission. Some people may be saying, what's $50? Well, if you found $50 on the ground, I'm sure you would pick it up. You wouldn't say, ooh, that's just $50 and leave it down on the ground. You're going to pick it up. So imagine receiving unlimited amounts of $50 because there's no quota, there's no limit on the amount of people that you can tell about this business. The third bag, I think Sheena's driving, so I'm going to talk about the bags. Did you want to say anything about the direct sale, Sheena?
No, I'm actually going to let you handle it because I'm using my GPS and I don't want to bounce back and forth.
I got you, boo. I'm going to call you back at the when I finish the bags. We'll say something briefly, and then I got you, boo. So the third bag that we have is our 50% check match on all personal referrals. And basically what that is every direct sale of your personal rep, which someone that you help get started, you get paid, they get paid, and you get paid. So let's go back to an example with me and Sheena. So when Sheena got started, she was introduced to the business by Dion. Dion was introduced to the business by me. So when I brought Dion in the business over 4+ years ago, I received a $50 match, probably $60, but we'll talk about that later. And then when Dion brought Sheena in the business, Dion received $50 for Sheena, but the company rewarded me because without Dion, there would be no Sheena. The company rewarded me a 50% match, which was $25. Not from Dion's money, not from Sheena's upcoming money. This was money from the company. So that's the third bag, and there's no limit on that. If your business partner brought in 10 people this week, you're going to get a 50% match for those 10 people. So imagine if you have hundreds of people, and those hundreds of people just sponsor one person a week or one person a day. Imagine that money that you have. Our fourth bag is our additional bonuses as you promote the business. So team bonuses, you receive an extra $10 for your ITA sale up to 6 different levels. And we're going to get into the first level after this slide. So just know that you can earn an additional $10 up to 6 different levels. So that's 60 additional dollars that you can earn from one sale. Wow. Don't say wow.
Wow.
So now we're on the fourth. Well, we're really not on the fourth bag yet. We're explaining the levels. So we have bronze, silver, and gold, just like, in the Olympics or in sporting events, they have, bronze, silver, and gold. So you have 3 people get started in the business, you're a bronze builder, 6 people, silver builder, gold builder, 9 people. And 9 is the top of the builders program. But would you want to help 9 people personally? Yes, of course you would. But just know that you want to go 9. You want to go gold. Because as a gold builder, yes, sir. Just tell me just a moment. So as a gold builder, you receive your first level of that. So as a gold builder, you receive that first level of that $10 bonus. So that means instead of that $50 direct sale, you receive the $50, but you also get an additional $10 just by having 9 people get started in the business. I know everyone on here knows 9 people that's traveling or want an extra tax write-off or want to save on their travel, want to earn on their travel. I'm sure you know 9 people. All you have to do is just open your mouth and share the opportunity with them and let them make the decision for themselves. So now we're going to get into, we're on the 4th bag, the 5th bag, which is the 10% match on all your personal ITA travel commission. So what that means is every person that you personally sponsor, all the travel that they book, the company is going to reward you with a 10% match on that. So let me give you an example. Okay, I have a business partner that's booking an Africa trip. It's like $100,000 trip. And I think he's going to receive a $10,000 commission. Okay, I don't know anyone that's going on this trip. I'm proud of my business partner for, booking the trip. The company is going to reward me $1,000 because that's 10% of her $10,000. She's going to receive her full $10,000. The company is going to give me $1,000 from the commission that they earn. Because with the commission, you receive 70 to 80% of the commission, and the company keeps just 20%. Just a small percent. So just imagine, like I said, you have business partners that are booking travel. You get a travel check twice a month because you're going to receive that 10% match override on top of that. So now we're into the 6th bag. The 6th bag is the 10% match on your personal reps matrix commission, and we're going to get further into that on the next slide. You're probably like, what's the matrix? Okay, this is a matrix. We have what's called a 3x9 team building matrix. The key word, team. We build as a team. So we have the team building matrix. So this is the 10% match that you would get. So again, remember I said you want to go gold. If you have 2 people come in a business, you've unlocked the first level in your matrix. So that's that stream of income. So let's say, for instance, I had a business partner. I'm a gold builder. I just want to put that out there. I have reached the level of gold and beyond. So that means I have a potential of making $118,000 per month on top of all the other income that was mentioned before, which was 5 of the streams. So let's say I get one of my business partners gets a matrix check based off the amount of people that they've helped, that month, $1,000. I will receive a 10% match, which is $100. Again, not $100 from their money, but $100 from the company. So we're not taking from the company isn't taking from your money. The company is rewarding you for introducing you to the business. It's like, instead of paying for advertisements every day, all day, like you see commercials, McDonald's, all those brands, we are the marketers. We are the commercial by word of mouth. So that's why the money can be dispersed out back to the company, because they don't have to pay for advertising or the advertising. Okay, so the next screen is our directors program. Our directors program is currently goes down to 9 levels. A director is paid on the first of every month. The first of every month, he's never been late. Sometimes he's early, but he's never late. And as a 1-star director, you would at least receive $1,000 check with a comma. That's our founder's promise to his directors that you will always have a check with a comma, in your business. So let's say, for instance, like we're going to use as an example, I'm a 1-star director. So as you see, that's 100 travel professionals, at least, active, balanced. So that doesn't mean I just have helped 100. That just means I have a balanced level of 100 ITAs. My bonus is $500 first of the month, like clockwork. And then if we go back to the matrix, let's say, so at least $100 people. So that's $4 that you will receive here. I forgot to tell you, every person that's in this matrix, you receive $4 for. So that's why I said you want to go. Because $4, that's like filling up a arena. We all went to go see Beyonce, and everybody that filled up the arena, Beyonce received the $10. Everybody that was in there, and it held 5,000 people. That's what we're talking about here. Except the difference here is this is residual income. So you're going to get this month after month after month after month, and it's going to continue to grow in spite of you. Because people can fall in your matrix that you didn't bring in the business from other legs of the business. And I just that's the last level, and like I said, it can go all the way down to 9-star. We currently have 3 6-stars in the business. So they start their month off with at least $16,000 on the first of every month from the founder, and the other 7 to 8 streams of income, because you best believe that they are booking travel as well. They're going on trips. Their team is booking travel and going on trips, so they are getting the travel bag as well. We have men just as well as women going to the next level in this business. Our number 1 income earner is actually a mother of 4. A mother of 4 is our number 1 income earner. She makes $120,000 a month, over $1 billion a year, $83,333 per month to be exact. And we're changing lives. And this is the last part that I want to talk about before we close out this interview, is our Planet Marketing Pledge. And basically what the Planet Pledge is, as a director, director with 1-star on up, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, Planet Marketing, your business will outlast you. So your family will continue to receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission, your director pay, your bonus, your director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. So when our founder introduced this in 2017, it brought tears to my eyes. Then I was only a mother of 4, but I knew that I wanted to leave something behind to my children, because you can't will your job to your children. So this was another reason that I pushed to hit director, and now that I've hit it, I want to help as many others that I can get that legacy for their family. So that's going to end this part that I'm talking about. As Sheena said, we do have a wind down Wednesday tonight at 7 p.m. Let me see if I can put it. What I'm actually going to do is, on my community wall, I'm going to share a flyer with all the details and how to get on it. But you definitely will need Zoom. So download Zoom to your phone or to whatever device that you're going to watch it on. And join us and come wind down with us. Wind down with us. Get your tea, water, your wine, whatever you want. And come and hear the stories, from others, and how this business is, changing their lives and what it's doing for their families. So Sheena, before we close out, I wanted to ask you, what are your future goals and aspirations, as far as where you wanting to go in the business and who you want to take with you? Just what are some future things that you want to, that you aspire for?
My future goal in the business is to actually be a 3-star director. reason I said 3-star is because those of you that saw those slides that she was showing, that income that's being provided at a 3-star director is the income that I really need to or want to make in order to be as comfortable as I want to be. And I know that with that income divided amongst just my 3 children, or even all 8 of those children, when I leave this earth, and you know what I'm saying, that I know that they will be taken care of with that. So my goal right now is 3-star director. I want to take everybody with me that wants to go. If you want to go, I want you with me. You know, we want you to want this business, and not just the business wants you. We want it to be a compatible partnership. So I'm moving and I'm striving and I'm going towards that every single day. Right now I have, I believe 5 people. I'm waiting on one more to show up, to sign up, and then I'll be the silver builder. However, my goal, my end result goal right now, as of right now, and it is going to change more than likely. It's probably going to change, but right now it is a 3-star director.
And I can understand that, because like you said, as a 3-star director, and depending on, you know, the people that you have bring in, because you could bring in a shark, you know, that pushes herself and you or him, you know, to the next level. So a 3-star director, you're definitely going to be a 6-figure earner, no doubt.
Right.
However, we do have 2-star directors in this business that are 6-figure earners. We also have directors in this business who are 6-figure earners, and we also have goal builders who are 6-figure earners in this business. So yes, her goal is 3-star, but I'm saying there are levels, and I want to show you the levels real quick. Our income disclosure statement, because it would only be right if I don't show this. This is our income disclosure statement, and that's reported to the IRS, the I, the R, and the S every year. Because we don't play no games. The IRS don't deal with pyramids, they don't deal with scams, and you know, they deal with legit businesses. And we are 8 years in, and as you can see here, you can see that a silver builder, if you're looking at the screen closely, an actual silver builder, let me make this bigger, Sheena, because you know how you said you're about to be a silver builder. I want them to see that it really is unlimited. Like, it really is unlimited, where even as a silver builder, you could be making 6 figures.
Right.
We have a silver builder, at least 12 of them. Well, I don't know how that number goes, but we have a silver builder that's making at least $102,000 a year. A gold builder making at least $226,000 a year. 1-star director making $228,000 a year. So her goal was 3-star. So on the average, a 3-star makes $51,000 a year. Mind you, 90% of the people in the business do this on a part-time basis, meaning they already have a job, and some people already have 6-figure careers. Some people even making more money than that, but they understood that they wanted to save on their travel, they wanted to earn on their travel, or they needed additional tax write-offs. So now they can turn their bills into expenses. On an average, and once a 3-star director makes $137,000 a year, and on the high level, a 3-star director makes $630,000 per year. Y'all see that? $630,000. Wow, that's mind blowing. And like we said, it's $200 rounded up to get started in the business, and 8 quarters a day, and 30 days after that to continue your business, as far as to keep your website up and running and maintenance for free, you know, customer service, your unlimited training, your training on demand, everything that you need. It's a turnkey business. Everything is at your fingertips once you get started. you have access to everything just like that. So all you have to do is make the decision. Either make the decision to no thanks, it's not me, I have questions, or I'm ready to go. I know I was ready to go. Y'all heard Sheena say she didn't even see a presentation and she was ready to go. And we have 3 guarantees. So it's like there's no risk, literally no risk. So it's like first guarantee is best price guarantee, meaning our prices will be the best. And if it's not the best for the exact same trip or the exact same thing, the company will reward your customer for booking with you a free trip. Basically, they will basically give them an IntelliVoucher for the difference, 110% of the difference for their next trip. The next guarantee is no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. If you get started in the business and you decide it is not for me, do not want to force you to stay, the company will give you your money back, no questions asked, 100%, 30 days or less, you can get your money back. And the last guarantee, which sold me, was the unique profit guarantee. Basically 100% risk-free, because in your first year, if you don't make or save what you invested in your business, the company is going to write you a check for the difference. I've never heard of that in any type of business or any type of job. Your job says you have to be out sick because your child was sick or you were sick and you missed hours. They're not writing you a check for the difference. So you're not doing it. So that really made me want to, do this. I don't know if we have an echo, Sheena, but we're about to get up off of here. Do you have any final words for our audience? I don't know if she. Oh.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm about to go in and talk to somebody. But if you are thinking about getting started, just get started. As she said, we do have those 3 guarantees. One is the 30-day guarantee. You're not losing out on any money. And we'll be glad to work with you. Welcome to the best place on the planet.
And thank you for joining me, Sheena. We'll have many more of these. And I'm going to let you go. And I don't see any questions in the chat for you specifically. Did anyone have any questions that they wanted to specifically ask Miss Sheena before I let her go? Because she has somewhere to be. I don't see any. And I think if they had some, they would have been putting them in the chat. So again, I'm thanking her. She's gone. So I want to thank my business partner for coming in and sharing her story and her reason for starting a travel business outside of, her customer service business, outside of her social club, because she's the president of that social club. So that's of hundreds of people. So that takes time, as well. And she's a mother of 8. So her children and their activities take time. She's also a wife. So her activities with her husband also takes time. So being able to have this business is a blessing in disguise, because we can run it right from our cell phone, right from your cell phone that you either watching me on now or you have in your pocket. So it was a game changer for me. So if anyone doesn't have any questions, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank you, Brittany. Great information and inspiration, ladies. Thank you for joining us and tuning in. Let me just go back and read. But I am going to post on my community wall the Zoom meeting that we have at 7 p.m. tonight called Wind Down Wednesday. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We're about to get out of here. And my links are going in the chat as far as if you don't have time to get on the webinar, but you still would like to get the details. I have a video on my YouTube channel that you can also check out that gives you the full details of the business, as well as if you click on the links that are going in my chat. I have a video that I also do the presentation on that video as well. We have a 24-hour number that you could call to get the details. I also have a 8-minute video that I could send you. So there's so many ways that you can get the information out to someone, because we know people are busy, and that's the point of this business, is for busy people. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day.
Guess I'm the villain. These niggas hate him, but I got him right where I want him. I try to help, but now it's fuck him. I'm chasing this bad, had to start from the bottom. You in the way, you ain't stopping the train. Get the fuck out the way, hurry up or we squash it. Hate when the bitch try to tame me, but I got no heart, so this money I'm staying on top of. I can be slipping, you basically falling, so I keep my balance, I stay on my feet. Gordy was slipping, I looked at the cost, he can't pay up no money, his life is a fee. Watch how you move, I don't care if you famous, whatever you post, know they watching your feed. Stay off the gram, I'm not posting my whereabouts, niggas is jealous, I'm blind, making scene. Fuck up your life, it's their mission for every nigga, we got ammunition. How you faking round, but you know extension, acting like a clown. I don't recommend it, I can hold my weight, it ain't never been in this a different class. Look at how I'm living in a condo. I came from the trenches, you can have the hoe. I got plenty bitches, yeah, look what I pay. Nigga, I'm paying your mortgage, nigga, that's only a portion, yeah. Looking at copping the Audi, the foreign got too many choices, yeah. Nigga, I'm dripping, no gun, a new car, I got too many horses, yeah. Brody been learning a lot, now my nigga offending them Porsches, yeah. Coming in deep in the spot, we got dogs, we got apes and gorillas, yeah. Stuff in my pocket, they can't even fit how I'm stacking my chips up, yeah. I'm with the gang and I'm whipping the phone, it's a night to remember, yeah. Working my way to the top every year, I'm a side a new dealer. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you, cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you, cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Hold on, police behind me, they baiting, but you not arresting me, dog. Haven't committed a crime, but I'm defying physics, apparently I'm breaking the law. I'm in the phone with a foreign, she giving me mop after this bitch, I'm breaking you off. Yes, I'm in love with the money, I'm stuck in this curse, I'm not talking princess and the frog, you killing me, Smalls. Turn over sizes when I turn the ball. Too many texts, so we taking you off. My niggas pissed, don't get hit by the paw. Talking this shit, got him hitting the straw. She wanna go hard, I'm not fucking her raw. She always gon' go, it ain't never a pause. Blame everybody, but she was the cause. I cross over left and I'm shaking them off. Walking the crib with my stick out, Thomas and Essence, so nigga, I'm taking the rich route. Look like I want her, I don't. I know she be lying, it's one of them hoes with a slick mouth. Read what you sow, I hope you know karma is coming. I guess it's my time for my lick now. Used to be me, but I'll switch it up, now the pressure on you because karma my bitch now. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Guess I'm the villain. These niggas hate him, but I got him right where I want him. I try to help, but now it's fuck him. I'm chasing this bad, had to start from the bottom. You in the way, you ain't stopping the street. Get the fuck out the way.